you consider the following Python program. Suppose if I write for I in range 1 comma 5, and if I write print I, let the ending character be space. Okay. Now you know the working of this for loop. For I in range 1 comma 5. So range 1 comma 5 returns all the integers starting with the 1 and ending with the 5 minus 1 4. So range 1 comma 5 means it returns all the integers between 1 and 4. 1 2 3 4. I takes the first integer in the range 1 displayed. I takes the next integer in the range 2 displayed. So you get 1 2 3 4. When you run the program, you can see that 1 2 3 4. Now suppose if I write one more statement. Now outside for loop, let me write print, okay, outside for loop. So here you get all the numbers from 1 to 4, and after displaying all the numbers from 1 to 4, this message displayed outside for loop. You can see that. So first all the numbers from 1 to 4 followed by outside for loop. I want outside for loop to be in a new line. Okay, then what should I do? You know the method. Just make use of an empty print statement. Okay, so this will display a new line. This will display a new line so that this will appear in a new line. Yeah, so 1 2 3 4 displayed, and it is outside for loop. Now suppose here as part of for loop, let me insert one more statement. If I equal to 3, then break. Okay, so break takes the control outside for loop. So here you get 1 2 3 4. I takes the first integer in the range, that is 1 displayed. 1 equal to 3, wrong, so break will not be executed. I takes the next integer in the range 2 displayed. 2 equal to 3, wrong, break will not be executed. I takes the next integer in the range 3 displayed. 3 equal to 3, condition true. Because of this break, you exit from for loop, and here outside for loop displayed. So 4 will not be displayed here. Okay, you can see. So only 1 2 3 followed by outside for loop. The new point is along with the for loop. If you want, you can write one else. Okay, see the indentation, that should be below for loop. Okay, it should be below for loop, and here you can write maybe print for loop finished execution. Okay, so now if you run the program, so the meaning of else is when for loop finishes execution, control comes here, this part will be executed, and only after that the control goes outside for loop. Okay, so let me save it. Let me remove this statement. Okay, so now 1 2 3 4 displayed, for loop finishes execution, control comes here, this part displayed followed by outside for loop. You can see 1 2 3 4 displayed, for loop finished execution followed by outside for loop. I want this to come in a new line, so what should I do? Either you can make use of an empty print statement, one method. Second method is here you can make use of /n. So this is the new line character. Okay, so a new line will be inserted, only after that this message will be executed. So run the program F5. So you can see 1 2 3 4 for loop finished execution, isn't it? After that the else part is executed followed by outside for loop. Now suppose here if I write if I equal to 3, break, which means here 1 2 3 displayed. After displaying 3, because of break, control goes outside for loop. Okay, so premature termination from the for loop, control will come here and this part will be executed. So here this message will not appear. See, outside for loop, because after displaying 1 2 3, because of break, premature termination from the for loop take place. For loop did not finish execution, isn't it? So the else part is not executed, control came outside for loop and this message displayed. So the point that I want to make is, if for loop finishes execution, if premature termination does not take place, control will come to else part and those statements will be executed. If premature termination takes place, the else part will not be executed and control will go outside for loop. So this method, this technique, we will make use of in prime and composite number. Okay, so please understand the meaning of else. When for loop finishes execution, okay, only then the else part will be executed and this message displayed. Suppose if a premature termination take place, if you write a condition like this, if you break from the loop, then else part will not be executed, control will go outside for loop and whatever is given outside for loop, that will be executed.